Hello friends, welcome to our next lecture on importance of macroeconomics. I am Professor Sanjay Tiwari from Srimati Lakshmibai Radhakishan Toshniwal College of Commerce, Akola. In our last lecture, we have already studied about the meaning and the definition of macroeconomics along with the scope of macroeconomics. Thereafter, next topic is features of macroeconomics. Now in this lecture, we are going to study the importance of macroeconomics. There are various importance of macroeconomics. Of them, the first one is functioning of an economy. Macroeconomic analysis gives us an idea of the functioning of an economic system. There are many variables working in the complex economic system in our economy. How these variables affect our economy has been studied under the macroeconomics. This is the first importance of macroeconomics. The second one is economic fluctuations. The macroeconomics helps to analyze the causes of fluctuation in income, output, and employment, and to control this fluctuation. The macroeconomics is very helpful. That means the study of the causes of fluctuation in the national income, the study of the causes of the fluctuation in the national output, the causes of the fluctuation in the employment. This problem has been studied under the macroeconomics. So the macroeconomics is very useful for studying the economic fluctuation in our economy. This is the second importance. The third one is national income. Study of macroeconomics has brought forward the immense importance of the study of national income and social accounts. Without a study of national income, it is not possible to formulate correct economic policies. If various policies is decided by the government on the basis of the national income, and national income is studied under the macroeconomics. The personal income is studied in microeconomics, but here we are studying the national income because macroeconomics is a study of aggregate, study of national income. So, for deciding the various policies, the national income is very essential. And to calculate the national income, the macroeconomics is very helpful for studying the national income, calculation of national income as well as national output, as well as total employment. This is the another importance of macroeconomics. The fourth one is economic development. The economic development indicates the economic growth plus progressive changes in certain important variables which determine the well-being of the people. And this concept is qualitative and broader concept. This is not a short term. And advanced studies in macroeconomics helps to understand the problems of developing countries such as poverty, inequalities in the distribution of income and wealth, differences in the standard of living of the people, etc. In every developing economy like India is in the process of the development, hence Indian economy is developing economy. The various causes are there which affects the development of our country. Of them, inequality in the distribution of income. Second one is poverty. Third one is unemployment. Fourth one is population explosion. These are the various causes which affects our Indian economy. And it also suggests the important steps to achieve the economic development. Economic development is not a narrow concept. It is a qualitative as well as it is a long-term process. And economic development is not possible without the economic growth. You have already studied this topic in our 11th standard. So this process To overcome the causes of the economic development, the macroeconomics is very helpful. So this is our fourth importance. The fifth one is performance of an economy. Macroeconomics helps us to analyze the performance of an economy. National income estimates are used to measure the performance of an economy over time by comparing the production of goods and services in one period with that of the other period. National income is nothing but the monetary value of the goods and services produced within the country in a financial year. To compare the national income of 2 consecutive years, the macroeconomics is very helpful. So the macroeconomics helps us to analyze the performance of an economy. इकोनॉमी का परफॉर्मेंस कैसा है, पिछले साल से इस साल नेशनल इनकम बढ़ा है कि कम हुआ है, ये कंपेयर करने के लिए हमें मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स की हेल्प होती है. क्योंकि नेशनल इनकम की स्टडी हम लोग काहे में करते हैं, नेशनल इनकम का स्टडी हम मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स के ही अंतर्गत करते हैं. This is the another importance of macroeconomics. Performance of an economy has been studied under the macroeconomics. Next one is study of macroeconomic variables. Study of macroeconomic variables. To understand the working of the economy, study of macroeconomic variables are important. Main economic variables are related to the economic variables such as behavior of total income, output, employment and general price level in economy. So to understand the working of the economy, study of macroeconomic variables are very important. National output is studied under the macroeconomics. National income is also studied under the macroeconomics. These are the variables of macroeconomics. The total employment, total output, national income, all these factors are studied under the macroeconomics. Hence, to study the macroeconomic variables, macroeconomics is very useful. This is the another importance of macroeconomics. And next one is number 7, level of employment. Macroeconomics helps to analyze the general level of employment and output in an economy. Macroeconomics helps to analyze the general level of employment and output in the economy. National output, total employment is studied under the macroeconomics. It helps in analyzing the general level of employment. If national output or national income is increased, automatically there is a chances of the national. That means when we studied the aggregate demand as well as aggregate supply, the relationship between or the equilibrium position between the aggregate demand and aggregate supply shows that there is a improvement in the level of the employment. And these variables are studied under the macroeconomics. This is the another importance of macroeconomics. Now here we conclude with our importance of macroeconomics. We have already seen the importance of macroeconomics. This part is not included in exam as per the government norms. He has reduced the 25% of our portion. Of them, this portion is there. That's why only we look after this topic. Don't go in detailed study of this part. Okay? Thank you.